Alright guys, welcome to the video. You can see we're right here at Movie Park in Germany, and gonna get this tour started. You guys know the drill. When it comes to Movie Park here, gonna give you a little tour, give you a rundown. We've already rode everything, you know, all the coasters here. You can see this big coaster right in front of us here. That is actually Star Trek. But the entrance is not right here, it's on the other side, so we'll get to that here in a little bit. But anyways, I wanted to say the entrance is awesome, and the whole Main Street walkway has a very universal feel to it. But sadly, that's about as good as the park gets. The rest of the park kind of just falls off. There's a pretty decent Nickelodeon area here, but the rest of the park is just okay. And I'll show you what I mean. There's a couple really good rides here, but in general, the park just kind of falls off of this main entrance. The main entrance is pretty awesome, actually. Like I said, it has quite the universal vibe, actually. So, anyways, we're gonna get started here. Walk down Main Street a little bit, or the Main Street here, and then we'll keep walking through, and I'll show you guys what this park has to offer. Before we take off, I wanted to show you the Star Trek coaster in motion here. Pretty good coaster, not bad. Pretty short. It's kind of a shuttle. It's hard to explain, to be honest, the way that it's laid out. But yeah, it's not a bad coaster at all. Pretty darn cool. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background, but they're playing Jurassic Park. They just played Back to the Future earlier, so they're sending off the you know, universal vibes here. But anyways, you can see we kind of walk down the little boulevard street here, and they do have press penny machines. You can see the one on the left right there. And then they also have souvenir coins and medallions if you collect those. I'll be checking out the gift shop later to talk about the merchandise. But yeah, you can see the little main area here. It's pretty nice, actually. It's got a really nice vibe to it. I don't want to play this for too much because my YouTube's gonna hit a copyright for sure. So I'm gonna let it go. And I'll see you guys at the end of the street here. Alright guys, so we're a little bit further down now. Like I said, you got the gist of the walk back there. It's really nice, actually. Like I said, very universal-esque. We're going to do the left side of the park first. To the right side over here is Nickland, which is like Nickelodeon area. But we're going to do the left side of the park first and talk about that. There are a few saving graces here, I will say that for sure. And they're doing an announcement, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the announcement's over there, sorry about that. But they were announcing a show. Anyways, they got like an actual live show over here. Little Showtime theater over here. It's supposed to be themed to like New York. Over here, they do have a dark ride called Time Riders. We'll probably ride that here in a little bit. But we did ride the Lost Temple, which is like a dinosaur, like 360 3D type ride. It makes you really appreciate the one at Universal, but it's still not bad. Anyways, right here in front of us is Van Helsing's Factory, which is a kind of a family coaster, like 4-seater family coaster. And you kind of go through Van Helsing, like the factory, I guess. I don't know much about Van Helsing, so. Anyways, that was like really cool though. That was an excellent ride. I actually really enjoyed that. You can see some of the vehicles that they have inside the queue. But anyways, really cool. I actually enjoyed that coaster quite a bit. That's actually been my favorite thing here so far. So like I said, this park, like I said, the entrance area and some of the rides around the entrance are actually really decent. But we keep getting over into this area, keep heading towards the left side of the park, and it just gets worse and worse. So we're gonna head over here and I will keep showing you the park. You can see they got Van Helsing's Club, which is a buffet restaurant. Pretty darn cool. Like I said, the Van Helsing stuff's really neat. I like it a lot. And I do like how they have the cars sitting out here, which is really cool. Anyways, alright, you can see right in front of us we're getting into the Star Trek area, so I'm going to stop it here and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we are getting into the Star Trek area now. This actually was really well themed queue. Like I said, I showed you, it was the black coaster that I showed you out towards the front of the entrance. This is the entrance though, to the actual attraction. And yeah, they got like the little Federation Center. I don't know much about Star Trek at all, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But the queue is like super well themed. They had like a couple pre-shows and everything, so little Starfleet Academy Recruitment Center, pretty cool. And you got the little Star Trek logo there. But yeah, pretty neat. And then we take a step down again, and this is where the park starts feeling like a Six Flags park. I hate to say it. The back of this park, where a couple of the coasters are, does not have a good feeling at all. It just feels like things are just kind of placed here nor there. They're just kind of like, it's kind of a whatever type of thing. But you can see they got like, it's supposed to be themed to the Santa Monica Pier right here in front of us. But anyways, so we're gonna walk through here. I'll give you a little view. They do have a jet ski show, so that's cool. It's right here on the water. You can see Jaws over there. They do a lot of imitation of Universal here. I've noticed that quite a bit. They like the Universal vibes, I guess. But anyways, yeah, this is supposed to be the, like I said, Santa Monica Pier. You can see that blue building over there, the one that's right over there. I think that's got the Walking Dead attraction. We're probably gonna check that out later as well. But yeah, you can see they have an SLC, sadly. And then they have an Inman Woody, which is kind of a rarity. Not a prefabricated one, but just a standard wooden coaster built by Inman. You just don't see that very often. And it has like the old, it's kind of like the old Son of Beach trains without the shin guards. So that's interesting. You can see they got a little jet ski ride over here. One of those ones like they have at Legoland or Adventureland in Long Island, New York. Pretty cool. But yeah, this little area is not too bad, but it's just, it starts to die, like the actual theming just kind of dies off, and it just feels like things have been placed here. So, you know, some people might disagree. And you can see they have like a standard disco with the hump in it. Pretty cool. It's funny seeing the California flag here in Germany. Anyways, that is the Santa Monica Pier area. Now over here, the wooden coaster they have here is called the Bandit. So we're going to talk about the Bandit for a little bit. Like I said, not a bad coaster at all. And you can see the Walking Dead breakout over here. That is one of the main attractions here at the park. That is a walkthrough, I think, from my understanding. But yeah, here's the Bandit. One thing I wanted to say is the bigger coaster here are all one train operations. So just get used to waiting if you're deciding to visit the movie park Germany here. Now this area is not themed too bad. I mean, you have a couple of old Western type houses and stuff, and the workers' costumes are actually pretty decent. But yeah, the Bandit, not a bad coaster, not bad at all, pretty decent actually. So, anyways, the Bandit was okay, not too bad. And then here in the back, we have the SLC. Like I said, guys, this area is very reminiscent of a Six Flags park. I hate to say that, but it is. It just, the way it's laid out and the way it feels, it's like a night and day from the entrance. The entrance has great vibes. This just has whatever. Like I don't feel anything special back here at all. See, they got like a little frisbee there. Pretty decently themed though, not too bad. And then they have the SLC. So, yeah, it's an SLC. You can see the Bandit going around up there. Like I said, the Bandit wasn't bad. That was actually a decent coaster. But you know all about SLCs. I'm not even going to show it to you running. You know what an SLC is. If you don't know what an SLC is, good for you. But yeah, it wasn't very good. It was pretty poor. It wasn't the worst one I've rode, but just not a good ride. Just not good at all. Anyways, pretty cool. Like I said, I wish the back of the park here had a better feeling. But that's it, guys. That's it. That's all this side for the park. So I'm going to head back, and we're going to talk about the Nickland, because Nickland is kind of the whole other section of the park that's here. There is a total of 7 coasters here. You got the Bandit, you got the MP Express, which is the SLC. Then you have the Van Helsing coaster. Then you have the Bat Guardians Mission to Mars. You have the SpongeBob Ghost Chasers, I believe. And then you have Jimmy Neutron's coaster. So, and then you have the Star Trek. So that's all 7. And they do have a drop tower over here, which is really neat. So, pretty darn cool, guys. Might show you the drop tower dropping while I talk about The Walking Dead. Like I said, we're still thinking about checking out The Walking Dead. We have not yet. Not sure what exactly it is. But that is one of the bigger attractions over on this side of the park. It should be dropping here in just a second. Anyways, pretty cool. But we're going to turn around, like I said, we're going to head towards the other side of the park. I want to show you Nickland. And yeah, we'll get to it. Alright guys, so we are over here by Nickland now. Like I said, if you come down the entrance, main way, and you take a right, you're going right into Nickland. Pretty decent little area, not bad at all actually. Like I said, there's 3 coasters back here, quite a few flat rides. Just pretty decent area for the kiddos, to be honest. Not bad at all. But anyways, you can see the Mission to Mars right in front of us here. Just kind of your standard Vekoma roller skater type ride. If you've ever ridden any of the Vekoma Junior coasters, you've ridden this one. So, not bad. My dad and I were able to sit together, so that gives you, it's not too bad. You can fit onto it. They didn't have any issue with us riding. Over here they have a Dora, a little splash boat, not a splash boat, but a log ride. Pretty cool. You can see Dora and Boots right there. I like it. Over here they have like a little, they call it the Splatosphere. It's the basically like a little wing thing. Kind of a wing rider type coat. I don't know what you call these things. Not bad though, not bad at all. So, pretty cool for the kids. And then on the other side over here, I think they have the Ghost Chasers, I believe is what they're called. It's just a wild mouse. It's SpongeBob themed though, which is cool. So let me show you guys over this way. Anyways, you can see the wild mouse there. Pretty darn cool. But yeah, this is the Ghost Chasers. And then they look like they have little bumper cars over here. Yeah, little bumper cars. Look like they're themed to Back at the Barnyard. Or Back in the Barnyard, not sure what it is. Yep, Back at the Barnyard. Then they have the Adventure Bay over here, which is looks like a little fun little area for the kids. It's themed to Paw Patrol. Like I said, this whole area is themed to Nickelodeon shows, so pretty darn cool. Anyways, over this way you can see the Dora log ride that we passed up earlier. I'm going to cut it here so you don't let me watch me walk, and then we'll look at the other side of this land. Alright guys, before we move on, I just wanted to mention they do have Excalibur, Secrets of the Dark Forest. This is a river raft ride, so if you like getting wet or like water rides, I did want to mention that for you guys. But anyways, we're going to keep moving on. I did want to mention again real quick, I mentioned it in my holiday park video. If you can understand English, but you don't know how to type it, or if you don't know how to, you know, if you don't speak it or you don't know how to type it, just ask a question in my comment section in your native language, and I will respond to you in your native language. Okay? So don't be afraid to ask any questions. I know some people can understand English, but they don't really know how to say it or speak it so well. So, just wanted to keep that in mind, guys, as you're watching my set of European videos here. Don't be afraid to ask a question, even if you don't speak English. Okay? Anyways, we're going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep the film rolling here because we are almost to where I wanted to be anyways. So I'm going to walk a little bit faster so you don't have to watch me walk so slowly. But yeah, they have a little fairy world. This would be teacups or something like that. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. And then they actually have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles driving course. I talked about this at Holiday Park. They had a little driving course there, so the kiddos can have a little bit of fun and, you know, get their driver's license and, you know, just enjoy that. That's always a fun thing. I really enjoyed that when I was young. Like I said, Legoland was big on that. But yeah, you can see they got like a really course for the young ones. I mean, the real young ones. Not a really course. They have a course for the really young ones. And then on the other side, they actually have a course for the little bit older, more intermediate young drivers. I'll show you that real quick. They have little stoplights and roundabouts and different things like that. It's really cool. But yeah, you can see it here. See, they got the little town here for the kids to drive around in. I always think that's a really neat thing for the kiddos. I got to do this really quickly, but they do have like a little mini splash battle here with SpongeBob. Have a SpongeBob like bikini bottom theme, really cool. But yeah, I don't want to stand here for too long. I just wanted to show you to you. There's Sponge and Patrick. You can see Squidward over there on the end, Krusty Krab and everything. Really cool. But I'm gonna move because here they come, and yeah, that's really neat. I actually really like this too. It'd be cooler if like the little swings were jellyfish themed, but that's okay. Anyways, here's a little jellyfish swing for the kiddos. And then over here on this side, you have Jimmy Neutron's flying coaster, what do they call it? Atomic Flyer, Jimmy Neutron's Atomic Flyer. You can see the entrance sign there. It's basically just one of those, it's either Vekoma or SNS. I think it's SNS though, it's a little bit different. But I think it's SNS. It's a family suspended coaster, so pretty fun. Nothing out of the ordinary though, just a fun little ride for the kids. We actually enjoyed it. It was not too bad at all. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is Nickland here at Movie Park Germany. So I'm gonna head back towards the entrance. If I see anything else interesting, I'll definitely show you all. If not, that'll be the end of the video. Like I said, please don't be afraid to ask any questions you might have down below. We do have a couple more things we want to do here. I think we might try the little Walking Dead thing, and then they had another dark ride here we might try. So we're probably gonna do those, and then I'll probably do my outro. So I'll see you guys there. All right, guys. So we went ahead and did the Time Riders. It was kind of just like a Wild Arctic Star Tours type thing. Wasn't too bad. It was all right. Kind of time travel type movie thing, simulator. Then we went over to The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead is a walkthrough paid attraction, so it is extra pay. I think it was €6 per person, so I didn't really feel like spending the money on that, so we didn't do that. I'm sure it was just, you know, regular haunted house type attraction. But anyways, so that was it, and showed you guys everything else, and I hope you enjoyed. The park's okay. The entrance is the highlight. the main little doodad, the main street or whatever, the little Hollywood Boulevard is really cool. The rest of the park just kind of falls off, especially the further out you get from the entrance, the more it falls off. So yeah, park's okay. It was worth the visit, worth coming here to ride the stuff, and you know, might not make a trip back here, but it was worth a one-time visit for us. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it here from Movie Park Germany. I really hope you enjoyed. As always, you can follow me on my Instagram at Daily Theme Park Photos. You can also follow me on Twitter at Corey Mathery, same as my channel name. And you can also follow me on TikTok at Corey Says Yo. If you're so inclined, you can do so in there, because I do kind of fun videos and just have a good time on there. You can see Star Trek going there behind me, or behind the sign here. And yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, just leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as I can. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day.